welcome back to Acoustic Scribblings. Thanks for watching today. So I missed my video last week that I was going to do, so I decided to do two this week. And the first one I'm going to do is on what happens when you don't take care of your guitar. So the guitar I'm going to use to illustrate in this video is one that's been sitting up in this lodge for a while now. It's a Fender 12 string. I don't actually know what model it is. All the stickers and everything are wore off. But you can see a few of the problems that we're probably already going to cover when we go over this guitar. The first thing that happens when you don't take care of your guitar is it gets really dirty. So I'm going to hold this up to the light and see if you guys can see that in camera. Now, all guitars, no matter where you let them sit, and I'm in the Mojave Desert, so it's probably a little bit worse for me, but any guitar that you let sit for any period of time will get filthy if you just let it sit there. I mean, it's, not just a living room decoration, so if it is for you, you should probably dust it when you dust the rest of your living room. The second thing that happens is to your strings. They get old and brittle, and I can't show you just because of the camera, like you still won't be able to see it, but I'm pretty sure if I tried to tune this right now, I would snap at least 2, maybe 3 strings out of the 12 that are on here. And surprisingly, it still does have 11 strings, so I guess not 12, but somebody has already broke one on this guy. But your strings just get really rough, and coarse. You can't slide on them hardly. They make lots of noise. You can hear that, and that's just because they're tarnished with age. Going along with that, the tuning pegs also get really sticky and really hard to turn. So whether it's rust or corrosion that's going on inside of the gears, and coupled with that of the strings being brittle and the dust being all over it, the tuning machines get really hard to use. The next thing that can happen, and will happen on pretty much any guitar that's not taken care of, is the action. So I'm going to hold this up, tilt it a couple of different angles, and hopefully you guys can see the action. Now, down by the 12th fret, it's probably pretty close to a 1/2 inch away from the 12th fret to the strings. So, and that makes it incredibly hard to play. Even up on the first 5 frets, it's really hard to play because the strings are brittle and because the action is still so bad up on the first 5 frets. So the problem is when you don't take care of your guitar and you put it somewhere that's not regulated for heat or for cold, it starts to warp the neck. So this neck is bowed incredibly bad. And I know some guys can heat them up or steam them and rebend the neck, but it takes a lot more than a truss rod adjustment, to be able to fix this problem on your guitar. Now, a lot of you guys were probably thinking when I started the video, well, it gets out of tune. That's probably the number one thing that happens, is it's not in tune anymore once you let it sit. Yes, that's true, but these are the reasons why. So, brittle strings, tuning machines that are sticky, a neck that's warped, like just massive amounts of dirt on your guitar. Those are what makes it get out of tune. Like, it's not just that, oh, it doesn't for some magical reason hold tune. No, it's because you didn't take care of it. All right, everybody, thanks so much for watching. If this video was helpful for you, please hit subscribe and give me a like down below. Take care.